guys, so today I am doing another hair review. The beginning of this video will be me showing you my initial reactions of the hair, what I think, the sizes, giving you all the details. The middle of the video will be me giving you a couple of pictures, or a few pictures of it on a head. And the conclusion of the video will be me telling you about the hair and what I think about it, you know, 1 or 2 days after I have installed the hair, so that you guys can get like a real feel of what the hair is going to be like, what I have to do to take care of it and such. So if you want to hear about this hair that I got, stay tuned. Alright, so let's start this thing. The hair that I got is the Kanubian easy7 Premium Multi-Blend. I guess it is the brand Natural Protein Hair. And let me show you guys this. And this is the color I got, SOM7M1. And maybe the brand is actually Sensational, actually. But it has a whole bunch of like names, and sorry about my janky nails. I just halfway took them off. But yeah, it has natural protein hair right here, easy7, so I guess it's like a 7-piece. It comes with 7 pieces, multi-blend, so that means it is a blend of real hair and synthetic hair, which I kind of like, because I feel bad when I take out hair like in a week or two if it's not real hair. So I feel okay about, you know, taking it out a week or two and just throwing it away if it's a blend or if it's just 100% synthetic. So this is how the hair looks. In the packet I have like the little tab open because I've already braided my hair in the way that I want it for the sew-in, and I do sew-ins with all of it just because, well, all of my weaves, just because I don't like to not be able to get to my scalp and to grease it and to do whatever it is that I need to do with it. That's just my personal preference, but you can definitely do quick weaves with this. My cousin actually was just saying, you know, you need to do a quick weave with it, girl, but no, I need to be able to get to what I need to get to, you know? So guys, why did I get this and not even know that it was like a 3-tone hair color? I don't know what to do with this, guys. So I'm taking it out right now, and as I said before, guys, look. But as I said before, I kind of had took the closure out, so I can kind of, you know, get a feel for what my closure was going to look like. Yeah, and my braid pattern and everything, you know what I mean? But yes, so this comes with a 18-inch, an 18-inch, a 20, 20, 22, and a 22. So 2 22s, 2 20s, 2 18s, and a closure piece. And you can either do it at the closure as it is, or you can snip it in half to do the invisible closure with a little bit of leave out of your hair, whatever you prefer. But I am just going to use the closure because my last install that I had leave out, and I don't like to do too much leave out because that just puts extra tension on your hair and with the heat, and you have to keep putting heat on it like every couple of days. Because my hair is natural. Like if I had a perm, if you have a perm or any type of relaxer or whatever, it's good to do a leave out, I guess. You know, you won't have to flat iron it as much, but with my hair being natural, like every 2 days, legit, I had to like flat iron my leave out. But okay. So yeah, so let me show you this hair, guys. I'm just so nervous because literally I've never had, okay, like I've had 2-tone hair in my head, and that was literally just like the twist, the extension twist, and I had red and black. So I was like, and I didn't even really like that much, so I never went back to that. But honestly, guys, I have no idea what I'm gonna do because it is like 3 different shades of brown. We've got the dark brown, like natural dark brown, then we've got the light brown, and then we've got the like the blondish brown. What on earth am I gonna do? First things first is the closure, and this closure, I guess it might be a 4x4 closure, but let me show you it. Hopefully you guys can see it really well. The mesh part here, and then here it kind of they put a little bit of a lighter colored part in the middle, just so the part can look a little bit more natural to somebody's scalp. And then they have the black on this side. but for the most part, I like it. It actually kind of has like I'm looking at it in the light here. I can see some redness to it, so it's kind of like a reddish brown, if you will. Pretty sure the closure is an 18-inch when I put it up against the other 18-inch. But I'm so happy that this came with like a 4x4 closure, because my last install that I did, it came with like a free closure, and I don't know why I was thinking it was a 4x4, but it was like a small circle, and I wasn't doing that type of hairstyle at all. I love having a part in my hair so I can kind of, you know, do a swoop bang. That is what looks good on my face, because I just have a fat face, and that's just what looks good. So I'm really liking the way that this feels. It feels very sleek, very silky, but just a little bit of texture in it. Not too thick, but just a little bit of texture in it. Not too thin though. That's really what I look for. I usually go for more thick hair, but you know what, I can deal with a little bit of thinness. Okay, so here is our 18s, and there are two 18s, and guys, let me tell you, these wefts are like small. Yeah, small, and I hope you guys can see that. This is the 18, and the length is pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty true to length, I would say, definitely. Let's look at it from here. But yeah, these wefts are really small, guys, so I'm definitely gonna have to use each weft. And I was looking at someone else's video who had hair like this, because that's just what I like to do. I like to just go on and see, you know, who's had this hair, what did they say about it, kind of what you guys are probably doing. What did they say about this hair? And there's a little bit, you know, of texture still with this hair. I think all the hair is going to be the same, but this is the darker brown color, and I'm gonna put it right up here so you guys can see. Hopefully you guys can see, but this is the darker brown color, and I really wanted it to all be this color because I am so bland and boring. Like, I don't want, like, I don't know, I don't want to look crazy. That's my thing. And you know, I would have, you know, I don't even know, like, I feel like I'm gonna look crazy, but you know what, my cousin actually picked this hair out, so we're gonna go with the flow. And here we go with the 20. The 20, and again, the weft actually looks like it's a little bit bigger than the 18. I find that when I buy blended hair, the wefts kind of go from the length of the hair. So the 12 would be the smallest weft, the 14 would be a little bit bigger, 16 bigger, 18 bigger, 20 bigger, 22 bigger. So they definitely gave me just a little bit more hair in this 20, and this is the medium brown color. And it is a little bit longer. I can see that I have to kind of go back a little bit more to get it in the camera. Let me show you the color so you can see the difference. Let me put it up against each other so you should see the length difference. So starting here, purples together, and here, and see if you guys can see that color difference there. But definitely all of the hair thus far has pretty much the same consistency, that little bit of thickness, but still silky and easy to get your hands through. And by the way, guys, there has been no shedding thus far. We are going to be on our last weft, so I will let you know if there was any shedding. Oh, actually, I had about, see if you guys can see that, had about 2 strands come out. I'm not really sure which one it was, but a little bit of shedding. But that's to be expected though, because it's not, you know, virgin hair or anything. They didn't put extra time into it or what have you, but I don't think it's too much. Like, there's one that just came off right there. I don't think it's too much, but we'll know how much the shedding is when I come back to let y'all know how it was in the first 1 or 2 days, because I cannot stand like excessive shedding, like, at all. So here we go now. Here is the 22, and let me compare all 3 wefts. 18, 20, 22, and you know, just looking right here, just looking right here, I feel like they gave me about the same amount. I feel like the 18 is a little bit less than, but they could just be the same amount on each weft. And let me run my hands through it. I guess same texture. It does have a bit of a smell like it was like it's just processed hair, but it is. It smells a little permy. It smells a little bit processed, like bleached. Definitely has a little smell to it. It's not bad though. Not as bad as I've smelled some other stuff. You know, I watch some YouTube videos when they get the hair from AliExpress and such. They're like, they have the corn chip smell. Now let me tell you guys, I got hair from AliExpress I just got some hair from AliExpress, and I did not get no corn chip smell. So whatever y'all talking about the corn chip, it's not. I just feel like it smells like perm fishy, like bleh. It just smells disgusting, and it like, you know, I don't, you know, but this has a very faint smell of that. It's not excessive. So guys, I'm going blonde, and this is the 22, so there's no hiding the blonde. I don't even have to bring the blondish brown up to the camera because I know y'all can see. I know y'all can see what I'm finna do to myself. So the longer it's just gonna go down here. We're gonna do the medium brown, and we're gonna do the dark brown, and we're gonna pray that I don't look crazy. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. 2 blondes, we got 2 medium browns, we got 2 dark browns, and we got 1 dark brown closure to cap it all off. Hopefully the dark brown like negates everything else. I don't know, guys. They wouldn't have given it to me if it didn't look good. So let me just tell you guys what they have on the back of this packet here. Here is the top, and it shows the color 1B hair. I guess that's what I was kind of hoping for. And here are the other color options. If you're wondering what color you can get in this hair if you like it. And then there's a little bit of info down here. But I'm super excited to put this in my hair, and I'm also super excited because it is safe up to 350 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to put this here. Hopefully you can see it. If you can, yeah. And if you want to get this hair, you can get it from www.sensationale.com. Let me put that in the camera for you guys. You can see that as well. And I'll probably put that in the description box. I got this from my local beauty supply store, Tyson. That's where I get like 90% of my hair. There's another beauty supply store across the street from me. It's amazing as well. I have some washing instructions in here as well. Let me show you that really quickly. And I guess the next time I see you guys, well, I'm gonna post a few pictures, probably like 3 or 4. 3 or 4, yeah, because I gotta show the closure, I gotta sew the right side, left side, back side. So 3 or 4 pictures of what the hair looks like on my head, and then I'm gonna come back and let you know what I think about it in a couple of days. And I hope I like it. I hope you like it, because I'm a little afraid about this three-toneness. And if we don't like it, we're gonna go to cousin Aaliyah and we're gonna beat her up, okay? Okay. Okay guys, so I am here to conclude off the review of this easy7 Kanubian Protein Hair, and all in all, I think I would give the hair a 7 out of 10. And I say this because there were a few things that I just did not like about the hair. I think the number one thing was that it wasn't enough hair, and as I was doing my sew-in, like I just ran out of hair, and I just had like a space in the front here that just was not covered. I mean, I was able to, you know, mask it with the bang that I created, or with hair, but it just wasn't enough hair. And like I said before, I guess that's the reason why the other person who got the hair got 2 packs and I guess used a pack and a half. I think that if I were to have like had a half a weft or another whole weft more, that, you know, it would be a lot better. Another thing is, I did not like how it was like 3 tones, that really like blonde and then the middle brown and then the dark brown. That kind of threw off the feel too. It kind of just wasn't me. I'm very bland and I like just one shaded hair, so that's something that I wasn't like really like about. So we're gonna get Aaliyah because she's the one who picked it out, and I told her, I saw her well, I had the hair in, and she was like, I didn't pick the hair out, I picked something different. No, she picked the hair out, because I would have never gone for like 3 tones. But it's okay though, because at the end of the day, there's somebody out there who is going to like the 3 tones of hair. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, it just doesn't go for me because I'm just so like boring, bland, 1 tone. Like I said, I put in 2-tone hair before, and like I never went back. But other than that, like I pretty much like the hair. I think shedding was okay. There wasn't a lot of shedding. I guess it's normal for the synthetic hair to shed. Like, come on guys, we're not gonna get any synthetic hair that does not shed. Even blended hair sheds. So there was some shedding, especially after doing a sew-in. Like I said in my last video, when you do a sew-in and you're going through the weft, you know, at the corners of your head, that's kind of like damaging the hair and kind of going into a spot where the hair would be latching onto that weft and it's going to fall out. So there was some hair that shedded after my initial sew-in, and then you know, during maintenance, when I brushed my hair in the morning and at night, and just whenever I felt like brushing the hair, there was some shedding. It wasn't excessive, you know. I had the hair on for about 2 days, so nearing the end of the 2 days, like, it wasn't excessive shedding, you know, nothing out of the normal. Just, you know, when you combed it, it was in the brush, and, you know, if you pull really hard on it, like, it's gonna shed. Like, that's with anything. But I like the feel of the hair. I was a little bit hesitant because I like more of like a natural feel. Like, I just have blow dried my hair out a little bit more yaki, and it said yaki perm, so that's gonna be like a little bit more sleeker, but still a nice yaki feel to it. I guess it was like alright. I mean, I don't like anything sleek or silky. It wasn't too sleek or silky, I would have to say. Like, it did have a little bit of a I guess consistency to it, a little bit of like it was a little bit resistant, I guess you can say. Oh, and another thing that I didn't really like was the closure. I had to pluck a lot of hair out of the closure. Not a lot, but you know, the part I had to pluck, and I was sitting down ready to put my closure on, and you know, I was getting ready to sew on my closure, because I sew on my closure first and then I sew on my wefts. I was ready to do that, and then I looked at the closure and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to pluck like so much hair out of it. So I had to take my tweezers, and that took a few minutes. I mean, I wanted to get it you know, a little bit right. I knew I wasn't going to be keeping the hair in long, but still I wanted it to look pretty decent and not look terribly like a wig. That's my thing. I want it to be natural. I don't want it to look like a wig. So I plucked away at that, and you can see in the pictures, you know, the part is not perfect, but I just wanted it to be a little bit more realistic, if you will. And I also put a bang into the hair because there was no bang piece that came with it. So all I did was I took some scissors and kind of just went down. And if you want a tutorial on how to make a bang, I'll be happy to do that. If you want a tutorial on how to do a sew-in, if you want a tutorial on anything hair related, or even makeup related, like, I can do that for you, just let me know in the comments below and I'll whip that video up for you real quickly. What is something else? I'm trying to remember everything about the hair. I think it was pretty thin wefts. That also was like like thin wefts are kind of hard to work with because when you try to put the needle through and make a knot, sometimes like the knot will just like break the weft and you're just like stuck in a rock in a hard place. But like all in all, would I recommend this hair? Question: would I recommend this hair? I would recommend this hair to somebody who wants to do a style but not keep it in too long. Also, I took pictures of the hair in its natural state when I just first put in the sew-in. I combed it out, you know, a little bit to just, you know, make it slick and straight because it can kind of get tangled within the sew-in. And then I showed hair when I curled it with a I curled it with a flat iron. I didn't curl it with a curling wand or anything like that. So I curled my hair with a flat iron. And what I did was I curled it with flat iron and it made bouncy curls, but I was like, that just looks a little bit too much done for me. And so I combed it out and it just had these fluffy curls, and then I used my fingers to, like, you know, make little ringlets, and then it came out to bouncy curls. So the hair curls really nice, like, and it does go up to like 350 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So that was really good. Like, I don't like the hair that I can't use high heat on because then it just like shrivels away like on my iron and I have to clean my flat iron and everything else. But pretty much, like, I really liked, that's why I also give it a 7 out of 10, because I really liked the way it curled and the curls stayed. Like, I didn't have to keep curling it. I think I only curled it once and the curl stayed and it was still bouncy and it was still vibrant. And then I flexi rodded it and it came out really nice too. So like, you can do all of that with it. So I think that pretty much wraps up the hair. If you have any questions about this hair, leave it in the comments. I try to get all of the information about the hair in my videos, but sometimes, you know, we can forget things. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks!